How far apart? Shoulder width apart. Yeah, you're going to put your feet about shoulder width apart. Okay? We're going to call that one. Say shoulder width apart. We're establishing athletic posture. Every single sport you play has a basic athletic posture, correct? Yes, no? Yes. It's the same in singing. You're going to find that out. His feet are shoulder width apart. Do you keep them like this or do you put one back further? Yeah, because put your feet together once. Because if you just put your, well, don't let me push you a little bit though. Put your feet together, like touching together. Like, yeah, well, don't let me, you gotta put your feet together. Like, yeah, touching together. Okay. How much do you weigh? Okay, so now put your feet shoulder width apart. See, I barely know him. All he has to do is move and I'm on the ground, right? That's trust, ladies and gentlemen. Why do we put our feet shoulder width apart? It creates a what? A strong base, a solid foundation. Every sport, I consider singing a sport, does this. And you're going to put one a little bit behind the other because it's one thing to have a triangle on its point. Remember we did? And then another thing to have a triangle on its base, that's the big part. Remember okay? But now we've created a three-dimensional picture. What's a three-dimensional triangle? A pyramid, and those stand for anybody in the room wants to stand a lot in your life? Okay, there we go. So now his feet are shoulder width apart. We got one. Okay, what do you do with your knees? He's going to bend his knees. Now in basketball, before you're getting rid of the shoe, show us a little bit. Show us how you do. Yeah, they're going to be bent a little bit more than we're going to bend our knees here. Everybody stand, please. One is feet shoulder width apart. I use fingers because it's easy to see. Two is knees slightly bent. I want you to lock your knees. Now slightly bend them. All you're doing is unlocking them. Now, notice I'm locking and unlocking my knees right now as we speak, but you can't tell up here, can you? Now I'm going to do them at different times up here. There's times in the middle of a performance when you just feel like you're a little, oh, goodness gracious. Well, you might have your knees locked. So I'm even going to show you at times tonight during the performance. I'm going to be doing this. And that means to do this. That doesn't mean to do this. Everybody do this. See how weird you look. It's like whack-a-mole. Okay? But if you do this, then all of a sudden they don't know that you're keeping everything relaxed. Good? The correct response to that would be, good. Let's practice again. Good? Thank you very much. Good. So one is feet shoulder width apart. Two is knees slightly bent. Now in sporting events, a lot of times the knees are more slightly. That means sit down. This means stand up. Good. Fantastic. Good. Now the second baseman, his feet are going to be further than shoulder width apart. His knees are going to be greatly